Previously on Ephect TV100.
There's this guy named Ephect. He's a rapper, producer, he's building his brand. He's got this show called Ephect TV100. Ephect TV100 is a new interactive visual marketing tool for YouTube, social media, and other media platforms.
So what's up with the name Ephect? Like, where did that name come from?
Filed my brand name Ephect as an artist with the United States Patent and Trademark Office.
Started doing shows.
Where was your first show at?
Started putting shows together, man, and start making a little bit of money, and that was cool at that time because that's when we had the studio and method production. I put out my first music video in 2010, and then I started falling in love with making music videos. I caught the concept and understood that you have to have visuals for your music these days. And over the last few years, I've been working on my new project titled The Infection.
What is the infection?
People want to know what the infection is. People say they want to hear my story. Through this album, The Infection, you're going to hear my story. Yo, what up? It's your boy Ephect. On this segment, we're going to talk about what it costs an artist, producer, musician such as myself to put out a song the right way and how much money we make from that song right here on Ephect TV100. I wanted to make a quick segment about how much it costs us artists, producers, musicians, bands, or whatever to put out a song. And we're not even talking about putting out an album. We're talking about putting out just one single professionally the right way. What it costs, the process, and then some marketing things that we got to do, and then how much we make from it. And maybe this segment will help some artists that, they don't really understand, the full process of what they need to do. So maybe it's some free game for some artists. And it's also for the fans and supporters and people that's not in the music business, that are just fans of music, to kind of understand the process and how much money we put in behind releasing just one single. And maybe it'll help them get a little grasp of what it takes to support independent music. Now, any rapper, artist, band, musician can put out music any way they want to. Now, since I'm a rap and hip hop artist and music producer, I can really only give you my perspective, but that also applies to other people in other genres of music. So roll with me for a few minutes while I break it down to you. What's your budget? Okay, the first cost you got to think about is producer fee. And I'm not talking about the free internet beats. I'm talking about actually getting exclusive rights from a producer. Now, you might produce it yourself, or your friend might produce it, or you might reach out to somebody you networked with and connected with and buy the beat from them exclusively. So you got to think about the producer fee, and that can range anywhere from $25 to $200 to $2,000. It just depends on what you negotiate. But we're gonna stick to the little basic shit. We're just gonna say $100. Now you might rock the song solo, or you might have a feature on a song. Now you might get the feature for free, or you might have to pay somebody for a feature. So you might think about the feature fee too. Now that you got the track or the beat, you got to think about studio time. What does that cost? Now you might not be recording this yourself, so you might have to go to a professional studio or somebody's house or whatever to record it, and you're gonna pay them probably roughly anywhere from 20 to 50 bucks an hour. And you don't want it to sound like bullshit. Poo. Now, after you got the song recorded, you're gonna wanna get it mixed and mastered. And the Lord knows what that could cost you. And those prices could range anywhere from 20 to 50 to 100 bucks. Well, let's just say 50 bucks. Now, after you got the song professionally mastered and it's got that fullness, you're gonna wanna copyright your song, because we're gonna do this the right way. So you're gonna have to contact the copyright office and pay a fee from anywhere to 35 to 85 bucks, just depending on which one you choose. So right now we're just gonna stick to something basic for the copyright, and we're just gonna say 35 bucks. Now, before you want the world to hear your song, you're gonna have to get the song, the single, some artwork done. And you want it to be creative, eye-catching, and appealing. Please, if you are not a graphic designer, or you don't have a friend that's a graphic designer, please find somebody professionally to do it. And I swear to God, don't you fucking use a fucking phone app to try to get the fucking artwork done yourself and be a cheap ass. That shit's gonna look like some bullshit. Quit being cheap! Now let's say you got the artwork professionally done. That can range anywhere from maybe 10 to 30 bucks. It just depends on what you negotiate with your graphic designer. So in this case, let's just say 20 bucks. A little 20 twin. Now that you got the song recorded, mastered, copywritten, and some artwork for the single, now it's time for digital distribution. Now the digital distribution is gonna get your music all on, Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Google, Amazon, Tidal, all those. Now this can range from anywhere to 10 to 40 bucks, just depending on what service you use and what plan you choose to go to distribute your single. Depending on what service and plan you choose, some will help you collect your royalties and streaming services and all that. Since we're doing this the professional way, we're gonna choose a pro plan. That's roughly 40 bucks. Your single is now distributed. Now it's sitting on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, Google, all those streaming services. But how do people find your music? Now you gotta spend money on promotion and marketing. Fuck man, I already spent all this money on making the song. You mean I gotta spend money on marketing and promotion too? Yep. You want people to hear your fucking music, don't you? Now one of the biggest marketing tools for your single is releasing a music video. Now you're gonna wanna get a professional music video done. And I'm not talking some bullshit off your iPhone either. So you're trying to tell me my old flip phone won't be good enough? No. Now a good music video is gonna cost you anywhere from $100 to $500 to $1,000 to a couple $1,000, just depending on your budget. So we're gonna stay in the kind of the average range. Let's just say for a decent but good quality music video, $500. Now that you got a music video for your single, you gotta spend money on promoting the music video. Fuck! You want them to hear your song, don't you? Now, like I said, there's all different ways and forms of promotion and marketing that you can use. Now, one of the most common ones is Facebook and Instagram ads. And you can set your daily budget on what you want to spend with that. Now, depending on how long you're gonna run your Facebook ads for, it could be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. Now, let's just say for a good campaign on Facebook and Instagram ads, 50 bucks. Market, 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 promote, 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 exposure. The possibilities are endless. This guy's a fucking nut job. There's really something wrong with that boy. Now, one of the common problems with releasing a single is us artists, musicians, and bands, we put the single together and then we promote it for a little bit and then we kind of stop. Like, the momentum dies down. It gets old to us, it gets old to our friends and fans and the people that's already heard it. You gotta think there's still like millions of other people in the world that have not heard your single. Most commonly, we usually promote it for like, a few weeks to a month, maybe 2 months. Now, sometimes it might take 6 months to a year to 2 years for that single to even pop. And like I said before, there's so many different ways and forms that you can use to promote your music or music video. Social media, but that's only, kind of limited on there unless you get all your friends to actually hit the share button. Hey, how about you click that share button for me? And then their friends, that's not friends with you on Facebook or whatever, get to hear it. And it really depends on your budget that you want to spend for your marketing and promotion for your song. Check out this little form of promotion I did for one of my recent singles. You know what it is, it's your boy Ephect. Had to come see it again. The new single, She Knows What, now streaming on Spotify. Make sure you check it out. Naptown. Nick J. Now remember, we're just talking about one song, just one single. We're not talking about what a full-length album might cost. Shit. Now let's talk about how much this artist make. Now we know everything is digital and streaming now. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. The payouts for streaming services really ain't shit. Let me break it down for you. These digital music services basically pay out fractions of a penny. Are you fucking kidding me? Now I'm just gonna name a few of the top streaming services that are very popular. I did some research and on the Digital Music News website, these are the calculations I came up with. Per stream, which means somebody listens to your song one time, Spotify only pays out 0.00397. So basically, if you wanna make $1 per stream off of Spotify, you're gonna need 252 streams. Pandora pays out 0.00134. If you wanna make $1 off of Pandora, you're gonna need 747 streams. Apple Music pays out 0.00783. To make $1 from Apple Music, you're gonna need 128 streams. Google pays out 0.00611. From Google Play, you're gonna need 164 streams just to make $1. Tidal pays out 0.01284. And just to make $1 off of Tidal, you're gonna need 78 streams. One of the most popular streaming services, YouTube, pays out 0.00074. You're basically gonna need 1,352 streams just to make one fucking dollar. I'm in the wrong fucking business. And there's so many other streaming services that are out there, but I'm just naming a few of the top ones. And as you can see, streaming doesn't really pay shit. That's where touring and merchandise comes in, but that's a whole nother segment. And there's other ways you can make money from your song, like such as music licensing, TV, film, video games, commercials, but that's a whole nother task. So after we add it all up, this is basically what it costs to put out that one single. And after it's all said and done, you put it out, marketed it and promoted it, and you get some stream money. This is pretty much what you end up with. Now you know the process of what it takes to put out a single the right way. There's other little topics and details I could have covered in this, but you pretty much get the gist of it. At the end of the day, you gotta look at this as a hobby and something that you love, but you also gotta take it serious as the music business and self-belief that maybe one day one of your songs might just pop. Maybe some of this information discouraged you, or maybe it helps you out. But either way, artists, bands, musicians, producers, good luck to you. And to all the fans, supporters, and music lovers all around the world, support independent music. Now that I got your attention, go check out one of my latest singles, She Knows What, produced by Nick J. Now streaming on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, and all the other digital streaming services.
Ephect TV 100.
Ephect TV 100, you're now tuned in. I'm here with the homie, Bishop.
What's happening? I like to call myself the greatest who never done it. Has been who never was. You know. All right, Ephect. I got a question to ask you. What's it like being a white rapper?
These days, it's common. It's like everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
As far as me, I get it from both ends, white and black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get the Eminem thing. Oh, you're trying to be Eminem. You want to be
Yeah,
Eminem.
yeah.
They always say Eminem or Vanilla Ice.
There was plenty of white rappers before Eminem.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Goddamn Third Base.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice. There was a white dude.
Everlast.
Yeah. House of Pain. There was the white dude. He rocked with the Wu-Tang for a minute. I think his name was Remedy.
Remedy.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
because my boy Ephect put me on to him, and I was like, oh, okay. So and that was before Eminem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So white people look at me and be like, "You're 36 years old." You know what I'm saying? What he's doing is still rapping.
Yeah.
That's shit we was doing when he was fucking 18 and 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or 15 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. I get it from white people too, you know, people stereotypes and shit, and they look at him. But anybody that knows me, that sees my shit, it's like I'm not trying to be. I'm really trying to create my own lane. You know what I'm saying? But as far as being a white rapper,
I mean, as far as I know, you have to say this though. You never tried to be black,
right? Like
you
use the N word.
Yeah. You're just Jeff.
My homies at the time was a black dude. He's like, he told me, Jeff, don't do that. That's not you. Don't do it. You know. And I totally fucking agree with him. And I stopped doing that shit. These days, I look at other white rappers or whatever that they might not say it in their music, but in conversation with them, personal conversation with them, they still use it. I've seen two different white dudes talking to each other, saying, "Yeah, I'm the real." I'm like, and I'm kind of like looking at them like, y'all a bunch of fucking idiots. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if you're a white rapper and you're using the N word in your raps, don't do that shit in your raps.
I'm gonna tell you,
you ain't gonna fucking make it in the goddamn game.
It was one though who was saying it.
Who was that?
And he got I was like, Lil White.
Oh, he said
that was with 3-6.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
And
too.
I said, okay, all right, motherfucker, okay. I'm like, you ain't gonna get far with this shit.
Right.
And
see,
he did.
the thing is too is these white guys, they might have a couple black friends.
Yeah, they let them say.
They let them say that, so they think, oh, it's cool, but you say it around the wrong motherfucker, man, you gonna get your ass fucking just knocked the fuck out and shit, man. But go ahead and use it if you want to. But me personally, I did it on a couple songs. I fucking regret it, blah blah blah. But like I said, I was young, dumb. I was still learning. You know, I thought it was cool or whatever. But it was fucking stupid. So any of you white rappers right now that's in the fucking game and you're trying to use it.
Well, I think at this point now they should already know better. Yeah. So it's like if you.
But I still don't think that they should do it in conversation. Like outside the music, I'm still hearing white dudes say it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of whack to me. It's corny to me, and I feel like, just like I said, they might have a couple black friends that they say it around, and they don't say.
I mean, I've seen it, and I've heard it. I was just like, I'm just sitting there, I'm just looking at it. That's why I'm halfway smiling now, because I'm just thinking about the times where I just sat here and heard it. I'm just looking like.
My thing is, you can be
like, really, motherfucker, like
you can be the hoodest white dude, but there's so many other fucking words.
Yeah,
bro, homie, fucking.
Yeah,
there's so many other goddamn words that you can use besides that word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so the best advice I tell you, any of you white rappers now, that just stop doing that shit, man. Like, shit's corny. That shit's played the fuck out. You're not gonna get fucking far in the music business. But I don't even give a fuck if a big time black rapper was like, Jeff, you can say it. Ephect, you can say it. I'm not gonna say it because that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's not my conversation. Going back on the young dumb shit, I only used it in the raps. I didn't even use it in conversation. Yeah. Because I felt like I said, I was young and dumb. Cool rap, but man, cut that shit out, blah blah, and I stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, all right, I agree with you totally, because it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you could be the hoodest white dude. You could have a black girlfriend. You could fucking
have mixed kids.
Right, have all that shit. And just don't use it. Fucking white girls that got black baby daddies, got their hair all. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you and shit, but like, yeah, we on Ephect TV100 talking that shit.
Yeah. You gonna catch some hell for that one.
I don't give a fuck.
You gonna catch some hell for that one.
You said you want to keep it lit, right?
Yeah, they was like, oh shit, motherfucker.
You said you want to keep this episode lit, right?
I'm gonna tell my baby daddy, he'll kick your ass. As far as white rappers go, I had to the extreme.
You remember the goddamn name?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the album.
No, you can't.
I just remember the cover. He's standing on the front.
You can't forget that. But Jim Carrey,
oh goddamn,
killed his ass
on Living Color.
Yeah, he fucked Vanilla Ice up.
I had the Vanilla Ice.
Third base.
Pop Goes the Weasel.
Third base. Me and my brother, we had that. Step into the AM. When you heard the shit on the radio, you did not know there was no white boys. But then when the video came out, we was like, what the fuck? We had already been grooving to it, so it was too late.
Right.
So I like Bubba Sparks. He had some nice shit.
But that was the thing. It seemed like
that trend when
there was white rappers before Eminem. You know what I'm saying? But once Eminem blew, he had Dre behind him. Like you just said, it was a trend. It was a trend. It's Timberland had Bubba Sparks.
Diddy had Kane.
Did Little White come after Eminem?
3-6, yeah.
Yeah, 3-6. Diddy who? Kane. Yeah, Kane. Bone had Powder P. God damn.
It was like that.
Master P had a
firecracker.
Yeah.
But the plane for me was a white female rapper. I was like, that was the last. I said, this is gonna be the last plane to get touched, a white female rapper. I remember back in the day, Eazy-E, he had a white female rapper. Her name was Terry B. And I
don't think I've seen it.
Look her up on YouTube. Yeah, she talking that shit.
She tight?
I'm sure DLC somebody writing her shit.
He said she could. You ain't gonna give her too much.
I ain't gonna say she was bad, but I mean, I remember the video. I noticed she existed. Her name was Terry B. And it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? But then Iggy Azalea, she came out and she was kind of hot, but then she started talking that stupid shit and she fucked herself up.
it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more common now. There's some sick ass white rappers. And not to be funny or nothing, but some of them are outshining some black rappers. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, as far as lyricism and shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me, like being a white rapper, man, I've been catching slack all the time. I never got beat up for it or no stupid shit like that. But it's just like I get it
from taking you serious.
Yeah. Eminem knockoff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy shit is, I was rapping before Eminem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't taking it as serious as I am now.
Cause I met you in '98.
Right.
And Eminem popped off like '99, 2000.
Yeah, I think it was like '99. But I was, like I'm saying, I was rapping like mid '90s. Like I said on one of my past episodes, Master P inspired me to want to start a record label.
Yeah.
When that Ice Cream Man
Me
dropped.
too.
That was 94, 95. No, was it 96? 96, yes. I mean, also I was rapping. And I know that there's a lot of other white rappers that are rapping before Eminem. But this thing is, when Eminem came in, anybody after him is going to get looked at as like a carbon copy or imitation, or you're trying to be Eminem or whatever. And like, Eminem is one of my top favorite rappers. I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying? But I still get the slack. Like I said, I get it from black people and white people. More slack, blows and shots from white people.
Yeah.
Why you want to be black? But I treat both the black and white same. I just brush them off and I keep doing my fucking thing. You know?
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, when you say you want to rap, period, people they do that shit anyway. That's why I stopped telling people that I rap, especially when every motherfucker in the world thought they could rap. I would just sit back because I just couldn't just not say something that some motherfuckers was rapping. I had to say something. I just got to the point where I was like, you know what? Everybody rap now. Everybody mama got a mixtape coming out. That mixtape era,
right, oversaturated.
That was like, you know what? Now everybody thinks that they can rap because Lil Wayne made it look easy, but they didn't understand the process. So as far as being a rapper, you gonna catch that flack anyways, where people go, well, rap then, motherfucker.
Right. Let me hear what you got.
Spitting your rap, and then they, oh man, that shit cool.
But see, and I also think like this too, like, if somebody was like, okay, you're a white rapper, spit something, and I spit, the verse might be tight, right?
Yeah.
But they still gotta be like, nah, just because. I mean, some cats.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Some cats would be like, all right, yeah, take my hat off. I'll tip my hat to you, man. Okay, you proved yourself. You know what I'm saying? But there's still that little percentage that's gonna be like, nah. But in the back of their mind, they were like, that was cool, but they don't. This is ego.
I did that. I did that with Eminem.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, he alright. Right. He alright. But then when that forgot about Dre, I said, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Shit. This motherfucker though went off, and then that Marshall Mathers, I bought that.
The LP?
I bought the Marshall Mathers LP.
What was you telling me earlier about that Marshall Mathers LP?
That motherfucker got me through some tough times in my life. I put that motherfucker on there, and Eminem was on that bitch snapping. And when that motherfucker, when he was at I am whatever you say I am, that motherfucker right there, it touched me, I mean, but that was a good album, but like his lyrics, I just liked, what I liked about him is how he just put so many motherfucking rhyming words in a bar, syllables. Like on that motherfucking, like on that Forgot About Dre, when that motherfucker said, what'd he say? I'm harder than me trying to park a Dodge while I'm drunk as fuck, right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage, hopping out with 2 broken legs.
Syllable king.
I was like, fuck.
Killing them syllables.
Yeah.
Syllables.
And it was like, I was like, God damn.
And like, I don't think that before him, the white rappers before him wasn't doing that.
No, they weren't doing that. But the thing about Eminem, what I think rubbed a lot of people the wrong way is that there were black rappers that rap that exact same way, and it did not happen for them.
Speak on
like
it.
That, like Craig G, like Supernatural. He's from Marion, Indiana, and they were rapping like that too. But motherfuckers like, man, we ain't fucking with that shit. The labels wasn't fucking with that shit. Nobody want to hear that. We don't hear that gangster shit. And then he came and did it, and then they were like, oh yeah.
But what also solidified Eminem was Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre backing him up.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So that definitely took him to the other level. As far as the white rapper shit, man, like I said, I get slack from everybody, man, but I'm not really tripping. Like I said before, I get it from blacks and whites, and I just brush it off or whatever and keep doing my thing, man. Yeah, that's that bounce we want. That's that bounce we need. Yeah, can you feel that? We all have our wants. Can you feel that? We all have our needs. Can you feel that? Come here, baby, let me holler at you. Yeah. When I first met you, I was thinking how to get you. My mind seemed vivid, trying to paint a perfect picture. A pretty face, pretty smile, imagination running wild. Infatuation with your style, let's talk for a little while. Late night visits and all them conversations, getting to know one another without the complications. Keeping it real, why don't you tell me how you feel, and I'll tell you how I feel, and in time it'll reveal the real talk. I keep them butterflies in your stomach. I'm speaking from the heart, so I know you gotta love it. Them other cats is running game, trying to fuck with your brain, just trying to get up in your frame. I'm just trying to explain how it is and let you see a difference, but baby, it's on you if you're trying to see the distance. I'm all about my business, it's a part of my profession, so when you see me stressing, you relieve my aggression. Favor for a favor, I gotta keep you guessing, I gotta keep it curious when it comes to sexing. Practice with perfection, temptation out the question. If I let you feel the effect, can you handle this affection? I want you to tell me what you want. I need you to tell me what you need. I want you to tell me what you want. I need you to know that. I want you to tell me what you want. I need you to tell me what you need. I want you to tell me what you want. I need you, but I got to keep moving on. As time goes by, we're supposed to learn how to grow, but with so much excitement, it's hard to take it slow. Like every day you're on my mind, I think about you all the time. I want you right by my side, kick it with you every night. Tell me what you want and tell me what you need. Share your emotions and let your conscience be free. And don't stop once you start, bring some light from the dark. Why don't you let me play my part and hold the keys to your heart. Open it up and let me show you that it's worth it. And no, I'm not perfect, but baby, you deserve it. Let me give you what you like, let me try to treat you right. Let me take you from the fight, let our love take its flight. Then we can see where all this can take us. And when my pocket's feeling right, it's all nice places. And as the shit changes, like going through them phases, you know them different stages, but the love never changes. Still a few questions that I might wanna ask, but I really can't trip because we all have a past. I'm not trying to prove you wrong, but I won't do you wrong. If you do me wrong, then I got to keep moving on. I want you to tell me what you want. I need you to tell me what you need. I want you to tell me what you want. I need you to know that. I want you to tell me what you want. I need you to tell me what you need. I want you to tell me what you want. I need you, but I got to keep moving on. I want you, but I got to keep moving on. But I got to keep moving on. I need you, but I got to keep moving on. I need you to know that I want you.
Ephect TV 100.